from the media team, and I am the journalist today that will be interviewing these lovely people here.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I graduated Sha Tin College class of 2022, and I'm currently studying Maths at Cambridge.
Hi, I'm Jason Tam. I'm a current Year 13 student interested in studying mathematics at university.
Hi, I'm Stephen Key, and I'm also a Year 13 student who is interested in studying mathematics and physics at university.
So we're just going to jump straight into the questions for Sophia. I know that you've come back to Sha Tin College as an alumna. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's given me a whole new perspective into kind of how the school works and the staff-student dynamic. And so obviously I've got like lots of friends in lower year groups, so I've been seeing them. And it's a bit different from just being, fellow students at the same school, because now I'm teaching them in a classroom setting. So that's a new exciting experience. It's also been nice to see a lot of my old teachers at school. They're mostly still here. And to be able to come back after a year of uni and discuss my experiences with them, I think that's just really nice for myself and also for the teachers to know that I've done well.
I would like to talk about you as a student right now, like as a student for Sha Tin College. So how was your personal experience here?
Yep, so my personal experience as a student at Sha Tin College was really positive and just really fun. And I think that's for two main reasons. One, my friend group, and two, the support from staff. And so with my friend group, we were just really close-knit. And although we had very different interests and ended up doing very different subjects at uni, we always just supported each other's kind of goals and let each other, just explore the person they were in a non-judgmental space. As for staff, all of my teachers just understood quite early on that I wanted to do maths. And so they always supported this, and they kind of trusted me, as a student to achieve this while also being on top of everything else. So I really appreciated the trust they put in me and the support and encouragement they gave me to pursue my interest.
So how do you think Sha Tin College prepared you for your career/future?
Right, so I might not have realized at the time how much I enjoyed maths if it weren't for having to take so many different subjects at GCSE and IB. And so this isn't to say anything against the two curricula at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite. By having to do so many different subjects and exploring them in so much depth, I realized that, maths really stood out to me and it was what I wanted to pursue. Also, as I said before, my teachers really nurtured my talent in maths and they let me, go beyond the syllabus, and they would, give me extra projects to do and say, why don't you look into this topic and tell me what you find? As for career, I think CAS was really helpful. It allowed me to go and explore teaching. So as one of my CAS experiences, I taught English and also maths to underprivileged students via SOCO. And I also led this maths Olympiad activity at school, where I taught younger students Olympiad maths techniques. So that really gave me a taste of teaching, and it made me realize that it was one of my passions. But at the same time, IB as a whole taught me to just be open-minded and adaptive. So in that sense, I think I'm not really restricted in my career, especially doing maths. There's so many different applications, and so I haven't quite decided yet.
Is there any highlight into this whole thing? Anything you want to say to Sophia as well?
Yeah, so for me, learning this kind of university level mathematics and having this opportunity to have a taste of a new field of mathematics that high school students wouldn't normally seek out, that itself is already a pretty big highlight for me. Especially finding out that some geometric shapes could even be classified as groups. It was pretty surprising. So having that experience and learning about how university level maths, it's not about just learning a new rule and brute forcing and practicing it with a ton of different questions. It's more about having that problem solving and thought process to kind of prove and build up your argument for certain mathematical problems. So I think that's the main highlight and kind of the key takeaway from these lectures for me.
Anything else to add?
I think the way we were sort of introduced to the axioms of groups of like for example the axioms of associativity and the identity element of the group. I think this was quite interesting because at IB level, you rarely have to engage with sort of axioms, sort of like rules that you assume that are true. So I think this was something really interesting, and it kind of taught me further about how at university level maths you might be able to learn how to build more robust mathematical arguments.